What is DOM? So DOM means Document Object Model, which is essentially using JavaScript to make websites interactive. So let's start with the first word, which is document. So document refers to the whole website because websites are essentially just files with code or text inside it. So that's why we call it document. So now we know what is document. The next thing is objects. So object means it refers to the website elements, such as, for example, the button apply now. This button is an object. How about this image? This is also an object. And also the text is also an object. So let's say in our apply now button, this is an object and we want to refer to the inner text. So if you don't know what object is, refer to our object video. By this example, the button is an object and we use the dot notation to refer to the inner text. And basically what this returns is the inner text of the button, which will return a string that says apply now. So that is what object means in the document object model. And now we know about object. The last thing is the model. So model essentially is how these objects or these website elements are laid out in our website. So in this example, this whole thing is what we call a div or division. Then inside the div or this container, there's a couple things, which is number one, the H1 or heading 1, which is this bold and very big text. Then other than the heading 1 or H1, the next thing are just P or paragraph tag or paragraph text. So this essentially is just to describe what the website is. And then after that, below it, then is the different images. And lastly, the buttons. And inside our buttons, there's also paragraph tag or text inside it. So this is roughly how it looks like. So in computer science, this is a tree structure. Essentially, you have your div over here. And after that, it contains all of the different website elements. And inside our button, we have the paragraph tag as what you see over here. And that's it for the model. So what can we do with DOM? So essentially with DOM, we can actually use JavaScript code to do certain things. So for example, if we want to change the color of our H1 text to blue, what we'll do is that we will put in the div. So this is not really a real code. So in this example, as you see in the code over here, you'll see that we call out the div website elements. However, this is not real code, but just to visualize and make it code that will simplify the understanding of DOM. So with the div, then you use the dot notation over here to call out the H1. And with this H1, there is this thing called the dot color property, which is a CSS property. And with this, we are able to assign it to a color blue. And essentially, this will change our H1 color from black to blue. And this is how we change a color for text in DOM using JavaScript. Therefore, document object model is where we can use JavaScript to make the website interactive by changing the website style, structure, and content.